My dear brothers and sisters, if you've come across this video, know that it is not a coincidence. Allah has brought you here for a reason. Maybe your heart feels heavy, your mind restless, or your life burdened with challenges that seem never-ending. Perhaps you've been silently asking Allah for a sign, for reassurance that He hears you and that your struggles are not forgotten. Today, this message is that reminder. Allah is about to remove hardship from your life and replace it with peace. Every test you are facing is not meant to break you, but to build you, to elevate you, and to draw you closer to the most merciful. The Qur'an reminds us that with hardship comes ease, and your ease is on its way. So listen closely, and let these words remind you of Allah's love, mercy, and perfect plan for you. 1. Divine reminder. Sometimes in life we come across messages, verses or reminders at the exact moment we need them most. This is not a coincidence, but a sign from Allah. He chooses the perfect time to send comfort to the hearts of His servants. If you are reading or hearing these words right now, it means Allah wants to remind you that He is aware of your situation and that you are not forgotten. Allah guides our hearts toward what will strengthen us and give us hope. When life feels heavy, He places in front of us the very reminder that reassures us of His mercy. These moments serve as a wake-up call for our faith, reminding us that Allah is close and watching over us. Every sign, every reminder, and every word of hope is part of His divine plan to bring light into your life. 2. Allah hears prayers. Every whisper of your heart, every silent plea that never reached another human ear, is fully known to Allah. He hears you in the depths of the night, when no one else is awake, and He knows the words you cannot even form into speech. This is one of the greatest mercies of Allah, that nothing escapes His knowledge, not even the hidden tears you wipe away when no one is watching. Often, we feel that our du'as go unanswered, but in reality, Allah responds in ways that are best for us. Sometimes He grants immediately, sometimes He delays because the timing is not right, and sometimes He replaces what we ask for with something far greater. Allah assures us in the Qur'an, "Call upon me, I will respond to you." Knowing this should bring peace, because it means your cries are never ignored by your Creator. 3. Qur'anic assurance. In the Qur'an, Allah gives us a promise that is both simple and powerful. Indeed, with hardship comes ease. This verse is not only a statement, but a reassurance that difficulties are always accompanied by relief. It means that every trial carries within it the seeds of ease, even if we cannot recognize it in the moment. Allah's words remind us that struggle and comfort are not separate, but they arrive together, like two sides of the same coin. This divine truth encourages patience during hardship because we know ease is already on its way. It teaches us to look beyond the pain and see the hidden wisdom in our struggles. Just as dawn follows the darkest night, Allah guarantees that no believer will remain trapped in difficulty forever. His promise in the Qur'an is unbreakable, and holding on to it fills the heart with hope and trust. 4. Temporary struggles. Hardship often feels endless when we are in the middle of it, but in reality, every trial has an appointed time. Nothing in this world lasts forever, and difficulties are no exception. Just as seasons change, so too do the seasons of our lives. The pain, anxiety, or uncertainty you experience today will eventually give way to relief, for Allah has decreed that trials are temporary by nature. This understanding allows the believer to face hardship with resilience. Instead of drowning in despair, one can remember that life's challenges are like passing storms. They may shake you, but they will not stay. They come to test your strength and faith, but they also carry lessons that remain once the hardship is gone. Believing in the temporary nature of struggles brings comfort to the heart and prevents hopelessness from taking root, keeping one connected to Allah's mercy and wisdom. 5. Purpose of trials. Every difficulty a believer faces carries a deeper meaning and serves a divine purpose. Trials are not punishments, but opportunities for growth and purification. Through hardship, Allah removes sins, softens hearts, and reminds us of our dependence on Him. Without challenges, we might become heedless, forgetting the One who sustains us at every moment. Trials also elevate a believer's status in the hereafter. The Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, taught that no fatigue, illness, or worry afflicts a Muslim except that Allah expiates sins through it. This means that each struggle is actually a form of hidden mercy, even if it feels painful. Hardships train the soul to develop patience, gratitude, and reliance on Allah, qualities that cannot be gained in times of ease. When viewed through this lens, trials become a pathway to closeness with Allah, transforming pain into a means of spiritual progress and eternal reward. 6. Divine wisdom. One of the greatest comforts for a believer is knowing that Allah's wisdom is far beyond human understanding. What may seem unbearable to us is measured perfectly by Allah, who knows our limits better than we know ourselves. The Qur'an assures us that Allah does not burden a soul beyond its capacity. This means every trial you face has been chosen with precision, tailored to your strength, and placed within your ability to endure. Often we question why certain events happen, but hidden within those moments is divine wisdom we may only recognize later. What feels like a setback could be protection, and what appears as a delay may be preparation for something greater. Trusting Allah's wisdom allows the heart to rest, because we understand that nothing is random. Every difficulty has purpose, and every burden comes with the strength to carry it through His help. 7. Promise of relief. Relief is not just a possibility, it is a certainty promised by Allah. The same Lord who allows hardship is the one who guarantees ease after it. This assurance should fill the heart with hope, because no pain continues without an end. Just as rain nourishes the earth and then clears, your trials will eventually give way to calmness and blessings. When life feels overwhelming, remember that Allah is already preparing the moment when heaviness will be lifted from your heart. Relief may come in different forms: peace of mind, a solution to your problem, or unexpected opportunities, but it will surely come. Believers are reminded to remain patient during the storm, because the sunshine of relief is destined to follow. Trusting this promise makes the waiting bearable, turning despair into anticipation and sorrow into strength, as you hold firmly to Allah's mercy and His unchanging word. 8. Positive mindset. A believer's strength lies not only in enduring hardship, but also in maintaining a hopeful outlook throughout it. Islam teaches us to think well of Allah, no matter how heavy the trial may seem. By adopting a positive mindset, you shift your focus from despair to trust, knowing that Allah's plan is always working in your favor, even when it is unseen. This attitude keeps the heart calm and prevents negative thoughts from taking control. A positive outlook also allows you to see opportunities within challenges. Instead of asking, "Why me?" you begin to reflect on what lessons can be gained, how patience can be deepened, and how reliance on Allah can be strengthened. When you choose hope over despair, you create space in your heart for peace. This optimism, rooted in faith, ensures that even in difficulty, you walk with light, certainty, and inner strength. 9. Gratitude and faith. Gratitude is a powerful act of worship that transforms the way we experience hardship. When a believer says Alhamdulillah, even in moments of pain, it shows deep trust in Allah's wisdom. This attitude does not mean ignoring struggles, but rather acknowledging that every circumstance, whether ease or difficulty, carries hidden blessings. Gratitude shifts the heart from complaint to contentment, allowing the believer to see life through the lens of faith. Alongside gratitude, faith acts as an anchor during turbulent times. It reassures us that Allah's plan is always better than our own, even when it unfolds differently from our expectations. By holding firmly to both gratitude and faith, the believer develops resilience and inner peace. Saying Alhamdulillah is more than words. It is a declaration of trust, a reminder that Allah is preparing something greater, and a shield that protects the heart from despair. Alhamdulillah, my dear brothers and sisters, always remember that no hardship lasts forever. Allah is preparing peace and relief for you, and your story is not over. It is just being rewritten with His mercy. Keep holding on to patience, gratitude, and trust in His plan. If this reminder touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe to Purpose Deen so more souls can find hope through Allah's words. Before you leave, comment this prayer. Ya Allah, fill my heart with peace and my life with your blessings. May Allah grant it to us all.